Hello everyone, to all of you watching this on your laptop, maybe on your mobile phone between classes, or even you are supposed to be listening to another lecture. I see you, and I've got a question for you. Raise your hand if you ever felt this way. You're sitting in the huge lecture hall, the professor talking something super complex, and one single thought pops into your head. What even am I doing here? Seriously, what are you doing this? The all-nighters, the stress, the endless cycles of assignment and exams. What is it for? Is it just for the paper at the end? A diploma to make our parents proud? Or to get a job? What if I told you that you're looking at it all wrong? That the real value of the whole university experience isn't just about the degree you get at the finish line, but the person you become on the journey. So for next few minutes, let's talk about how to not just graduate from university, but how to evolve ourselves. Hey everyone, my name is Muhammad Habib Shogi, and right now, I want you to think of your brain like a brand new smartphone. You're in your class, you're downloading a bunch of new application for advanced calculus, application for microeconomics, or application for 19th century literature. Cool. These applications are your skill. They are very useful. However, evolution isn't just about having more application. It is about getting full operating system upgrade. And your university experience is that upgrade. It's not about what you learned, but how you learn to think. It is about that moment in a group project where everyone disagrees and you have to figure out how to communicate. That's a system upgrade in collaboration. It is about getting a grade back on your paper that you thought you asked, and instead of giving up, you learn to progress feedback. It is a system upgrade in resilience. It is about meeting people from completely different background and totally different worldview, and your brain has to stretch to understand them. It is a system upgrade in empathy. These aren't on syllabus. The professor will not grade us based on our resilience level. However, these are the skills that will matter more than any single fact that you ever memorize. This is the real transformation. You are leveling up as a human being. So, how do you make sure you get this upgrade? You need to be intentional. You cannot just go through the motions. Right now, I want you to think three things. Think of them as cheat code, as your personal evolution. Cheat code number one, seek discomfort. Your brain grows the most when it feels uncomfortable. So if you always feel comfortable, it means you're not growing. Sign up that class that sounds intimidating but fascinating. Go to club meeting for something that you know nothing about. Start conversation with someone who seems nothing like you. This feeling of being slightly awkward, slightly out of the depth. So this feeling of your boundaries expanding. This feeling sounds of your OS upgrading. Cheat code number two. Redefine failure. We are terrified of failure. However, in the game of evolution, Failure isn't game over. It's just data that came telling you the strategy isn't working. Try a different one. A bad grade, data. The idea that flopped, data. A presentation that didn't land, data. Collect the data, learn from it, and try again. The most successful person is not the one who never fails. They are the one who have collected the most interesting data and adapted because of it. Cheat code number three: try and be curious of everything. Your major is your home base. However, the education happens in the expedition away from it. The engineers who takes poetry class learn a new way to communicate. A business student who takes a, who sits in philosophy lecture learns to ask deeper questions. This is where magic found, where ideas connects in ways nobody else saw coming. So don't be just a student in your subject. Be a student of everything. Follow your curiosity because it is the best GPS you have. So you're upgrading your OS. You're playing in the hard mode. For what? This is the most important. Look at the world around you. What makes you angry? What seems unfair? And what feels inefficient and broken? Maybe it's the empathy. Maybe it's the mental health or access to education. Or maybe a boring application that you think you could design better. The things that bugs you. That's not just only problem. That's your assignment. That's your legacy project. So guys, right now, university is a place to evolve ourselves. So try right now, try everything that could evolve ourselves. Maybe this is all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.